everybody, Kay here. Today's video is going to be on this mini album. I call it a trifold mini album, and when I open it up you're going to see why I call it that. It's made with the Legacy Collection by Authentique, which is sort of a vintage style collection. I found it very pretty. I enjoyed working with this particular collection. Let's see here, measurements. The mini album measures 9¼ inches by 3¼ and I hold it together with ribbon, as you can see here. Right, so let's look at the inside. So you open it this way, and then it folds out like an accordion. As you could see, the album is already full of pictures. These pictures were taken on Mother's Day this year. And I wanted something quick and easy to make, and something that could hold a decent amount of pictures. And I also wanted something that I could display on the desk at work. And this particular project fit all my requirements. Right, so the front of the mini album, I have a total of 6 photos. You can have more photos if you want, and you can have less photos if you want. That's the beauty of this mini album. You can design it based on your needs. Each one of these squares measures 3 inches by 3 inches. So my photos are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I made it that way so you can have a little border around. The white border is actually part of the picture. I just printed them that way with a white border. So the album holds photos in the front as well as the back. So the back, again, you can have either 2 photos, 6 photos, 4 photos. It depends on what you want or what you need. What I decided to do is, since this is really kind of like a Mother's Day album, I just decided to add 2 photos of my husband and my son in the back, just to include him in this mini album. And what I did was these 2 particular squares is that I created a pocket for this one to store my journaling. And on here, I put a little sentiment that went along with the theme of the mini album. And here's the other part that I love about this mini album. Like I said, I wanted something that I could display in a cube on my desk at work. And this mini album stands like so. So you can display all your photos on your desk, or on a shelf, or anywhere. And if you don't want to display them, you can always store it closed, like so. Right, so I did not come up with the design of this mini album. I found an online tutorial, and I'm going to provide the link to the tutorial in the description below. So you can go and check out the tutorial if you want to make your own. Now, I do warn you, the tutorial that I found is in French. I happen to have taken French for 3 years in college, so I didn't struggle too much in understanding the directions in French. But the good thing is that she did provide a lot of photos. So whatever bits and pieces I didn't understand, I kind of figured out by just looking at the photos. Now, for those of you that are not too handy with paper and scissors, but you still like this mini album and want one for your own, I do have an Etsy shop. It's called The Craft Nook. And I don't do this often at all. In fact, this is the first time that I'm actually offering this in my shop. I have a listing in my shop for this particular mini album. It's made to order, and it's totally customizable. So basically what you do is, if you're interested, just send me an email or a message via Etsy, and we'll talk about the design of the album that you want, or the theme of the album. That's the beauty of this mini album. It's very, you can customize it any way you want. You can make this for birthdays, you can make this for Christmas, you can make this for Halloween, you can make this as, like I did, Mother's Day. I had a coworker that requested one for Father's Day. She gave me a bunch of pictures of her husband and her daughter to put in the album. She designed the paper, what she wanted. She wanted more of a masculine look because it was going to go to her husband. So that's the beauty of this album. It could be customized any way you want. So I will also provide the link to my shop in the description below. So that's it. This is a fairly simple project, but it's cute, it's quick, and it holds a lot of photos. So I thought it was worth sharing this small project. So if you have any questions, I will also provide my email in the link, not the link, I will provide my email in the description below. And I do apologize if I ramble too much or make too many mistakes while I'm making this video, but I am very, very, very new to talking through my videos. So I get tongue-tied. I'm still trying to get the feel of this. So I'm hoping that the more videos I make, the better I'll get at this, and I won't get so tongue-tied and stutter all the time. I catch myself all the time and it drives me nuts. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and have a good night.